And also, before I was interrupted, also a lot of us honor the warrior, the feminine warrior connection with the mom, whether it's through conversation, actual physical birthing processes and labor, and being raised by the maternal figure, the woman, the mother, and also identifying with the maternal energy in others, which are the spiritual mother and the godmother. Now, the godmother something is where you are anointed to this particular child or group of children to guide and lead them, and being also a spiritual mother, which is similar to being a godmother. You're the mother that is connected to earth and the heavens and the cosmos. You're more so connected to the elements. Also, you're connected. You're such a maternal figure that you connect with children and things easily, especially if you are a crystal child or even from several other different bloodlines that align with the heavens and the galactics. You are, especially if you're very gifted within the chakra spaces, maybe you are a healer or a light worker, you are blessed to actually connect to people, but your emphasis is on children. So you have a lot of that. So you also have a sense of connection to the community or to the world. You also have a connection to things that are more so on a high spiritual caliber. Also, you have here, you represent an element in your family and community as a mother. So, Ode to the mother, we're going to salute, especially those who have carried the burdens, like, and have carried the whispers, the tears, and the strives. There's one reason why people celebrate Mother's Day a little bit more than most holidays, because it gives time to isolate the world and present to the mother the biggest thank you, which is gratituding the heart with a love and appreciation for the feminine energy. So you have a lot of these things that a lot of people don't understand. And that's why it's so important to heal yourself before becoming a mother, because sometimes a lot of you all have double calibers of uh, duty when it comes to being a physical mother and then also an actual being an actual spiritual mother guiding a lot of people. Sometimes you represent the feminine aspect of the mother. It's not always, even if you physically have children or don't, you are the voice of reasoning. You are the heart of the house. You are you have you let's see here, trapped. A lot of people, especially mothers, sometimes they feel like they're wounded sometimes because they do carry a lot of burdens, because the mother figure completely different from the father figure, even if they share the same calibers of energy or responsibility. To be to be in a position of power in a maternal energy. It's not just a feminine energy. It's a maternal energy. You have you have a caliber of responsibility to carry your heart a certain way when facing and dealing with the world, not just with your children or dealing with people. Even in the workspace and workplace, you're normally the responsible, and you are a maternal leader, even in workspaces, because you are normally the voice of reason. You carry a beacon of light in your heart, being a mother. When they say a mother's job is never done, it's a continuous work because we connect with the divine, holy, heavenly mother energy when you connect with the earth energy. So the earth, of course, the earth, mother nature's energy is more than just animals and planetary alignments around the earth. And of course, blooming flowers, the rain elements here, the water, earth, earth, water, fire, and air elements around her covering, to help aid the work because those are her children. Each element is her child, but also giving back to Mother Nature is a sense of responsibility and ode to the mother. Giving honor to, of course, God has a wife, the Holy Mother, which gave birth to the holy children with God. And she put them here, of course, on earth, which is also another living organism in feminine energy. The woman came first with the man. It's a matching pair. That's why you have yin and yang, both masculine and feminine energies. And we're going to get into that discussion for Father's Day as well. So to give ode to the femininity energy with the maternal energy, or even the masculine energy in maternal energy or paternal energy, is giving ode to oneself, because that energy is placed within the child or the children of, of the nations. Also, to give ode to who you are as a woman in the woman sector of the world. The fact that we are standing on a feminine being called Mother Earth. Honoring Earth, of course, is more than just your Peter riots and your Peter protest and things of the nature. It's really giving homage to the groundwork of being, which is the hard work of being out in nature and connecting to oneself, is to connect to the mother, the maternal energy, the mother energy, if that makes sense. All right, so for Father's Day, we will get into a separate conversation, but giving ode to the mother, Mother Earth, the maternal figure in you, fit whether you are physically a mother, and embracing even the pregnancy process, the labor process, and the actual raising and giving the birth and raising of a child, and being honored and having honor and pride in that, even though it is a lot of hard work to be a parent, especially a mother figure, because there's responsibility on your heart and your mind space or crown. You have to be prepared for that energy. But today we celebrate the mother energy, the mother, the maternal feminine energy. We also embrace that energy. We also are kind to that energy, especially on this day. And we celebrate and appreciate all the factors, all the tears, all the burdens, all the heaviness, all the lightness. The maternal energy is literally the heart of the world. Mother Nature, if Mother Nature goes awry, the world will literally burn and set itself on fire, losing the maternal energy, losing the feminine energy. And we're getting ready to wrap up today's podcast. Make sure you catch the additional live stream over here on YouTube, Tumblr, and also the podcast over on YouTube Podcasts as well. Um, Also, to be a spiritual mother is to be a beacon spiritually, in having ode to the maternal feminine energy and elevating it and helping the world around you, helping yourself grow as if you were in Mother Nature's territory, of course, or position of power. And that's in authority. And having authority, taking that maternal feminine authority to actually embrace growing the minds and the hearts around you. And that is how you give ode to the mother, and being appreciative of the art of creation, and also the art of um, the magical essence of being a mother, of giving birth and rebirth to things, and being the light barrier of the heart, and also embracing the femininity. I see the Empress card when I'm saying that, and the beauty of being a woman, and also being the beauty of being an actual mother. So this has been today's podcast. We're currently streaming over on Tumblr and YouTube as well. And we thank you for listening to today's podcast. And you are very honored. Happy Mother's Day to all those who serve the higher and greater good, of course. And also happy Mother's Day to those who hold maternal energy in their heart space. And you are a godmother or even a spiritual godparent to those around you, even the cute little animals and creatures out of nature. We love you very much so. And I say that because that is Mother Nature's energy. Follow me over on all major social medias. Also, follow me over on YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and Tumblr, Facebook, and also Instagram and other places like that as well. I love you very much so. Thank you for checking out Carson and Coffee podcast today. You can catch the replay over on anchor.fm. We're available on iPhone and Android platform podcasting hosting sites, and also now YouTube podcasting as well. So I love you very much so, and I am Brittany from the Goddess Complex LLC, Carson Coffee Podcast, and this has been today's episode. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers and spiritual godmothers as well, and we'll see you later. See you on the next podcast. Hi, this is Brittany from the Goddess Complex LLC here. Happy Mother's Day to everyone. Blessed today, oh day to all the moms. Today's topic is going to be oh day to the mother, solution to the mother, everything from the motherland to everything. So this has been a discussion, the topic I've been wanting to discuss for quite a few years now. And of course, I've talked about it via social media and different Carson Coffee podcasting. So we're going to get into today's discussion. What is it like to be a mother, especially a spiritual mother, and being a maternal figure in the world? Um, to be a mother, to be a mother means you are not only just feminine or masculine feminine, lunar or yin and yang energy. To be a mother means you are the root and the foundation to someone else's life. Webster's dictionary definition of mother is a woman in a relationship in her child or children. His mother was a painter, as an example that they give. Bringing up a child with care and affection. And also, this said it says dated, give birth to. So not only are you a physical mother, but you are also a mother of spiritual and emotional intellect. And then you are a woman who's physically there to represent the feminine element. A mother is the female parent of a child. A woman may be considered a mother by virtue, which also includes godmothering or spiritual mothering, which are two different things, of having given birth by raising a child who may or may not be her biological offspring, or by supplying her ovum for fertilization in the case of gestation and surrogacy. Sometimes we are spiritual mothers in this world. I know I have a lot of godchildren. Some are older than me, some are younger than me, some are even unborn. They come to me in the spirit, which will be our next topic to discuss, identifying spiritual children. There are several different books that you can actually download. I know I used to go to Z Library before they shut the original one down. Let's see here. There's several different books. Of course, I've talked about several different ones as well. There has to be a bridging. So not only are some of us physical mothers. So happy Mother's Day to even the physical mothers, of course. We talk more so about the physical mothers and the representation of mother and child syndromes and also connections. One of the books is Magic That Works: Practical Training for the Children of Light by Francis Harrison. Francis Harrison. I got mine from zlibrary.org. Magic That Works: Practical Training for the Children of the Light. That's one of them that you can use, especially when you're a spiritual mother who is actually very gifted and blessed to actually be in someone's child's life. Maybe you're a teacher, maybe if you're religious, you're a spiritual teacher or a religious teacher in the churches or temple. There are several other books that I have here, especially even in Pregnancy for Dummies. I have here by Joanne Stone and Kenneth Edelman. It's was it Kenneth Edelman and Mary Duenwald. Also here is Raising a Secure Child: How Circle of Security Parenting Can Help You Nurture Your Children's Attachment, Emotional Resistance, and Freedom, to explore by Ken Hoffman, Glenn Cooper, and Bert Powell and Daniel J. All these books were free on zlibrary.org. There are several other ones. I will probably note them in a later edition of Carson Coffee, podcasting, or Carson Coffee live stream. But when I tell you to be a mother, we give homage to. Also, another book is here. I recommend this even to a family member of mine. Yimaye Orisha, Goddess and Queen of the Sea by Morgan Raven or Raven Morgan. Also on, I'm going to repeat that title: Yimaye Orisha, Goddess and Queen of the Sea by Raven Morgan. Raven Morgan. That particular book especially has maternal energy all over it. I like that book. I actually read through it. To give honor to the mother is to give honor to not only the Holy Mother, but also giving honor to the feminine energy and the maternal feminine energy that a lot of us possess. I know some people, depending on your upbringing, you may or may not have you may or may not have been brought up maybe with a traditional mother. Maybe you were in foster care and things of that nature. Um, Child of divorce, and maybe you're more so you have both stepmother and also biological mother, your regular mother. And some of us have godparents all the time, especially godmothers and grandmothers that we tend to cling to. So showing honor to the feminine energy, taking time to become more selfless as the child or as the mother, to accept love from every angle, especially if you have children and godchildren. A lot of people are godparents as well, especially now in this modern time of the world. And a lot of us are spiritual mentors or spiritual parents because these children reincarnate from a past life, especially if you've had a thousand past lives. Guess what? There's ethers and several children that come with it, or several children in pure bloodline that come with that. So you have this. Connection. So to physically be a mother, of course, it's there's a connection, of course, to the umbilical area, which is called the solar plexus, and also your sacral and root chakra, your identity. So you're already identifying at birth when you are born as a woman, naturally or not. Which is, we'll get into that debate when it's physically natural and physically subnatural as a woman, because some people have identification reference or reference identification personalities, um, connection or identifications and preference as well. So that's another thing as well, and it goes back to the whole lunar masculine feminine energy, yin and yang spectrum of the energy pool, especially when it comes to divine energy. Because some of us are heaven star seeds or galactic beings reincarnated on Earth from the heavens, spaces, galactics, and galaxies, things of that nature, who dwindle down or dwindle up, rather, because I think we're a little bit closer to heaven now than we ever have been than before. We also we have a spiritual connection. So if you are a physical mother, of course, that's the physicality of you actually birthing the child yourself and having that time with the child through gestation, through the trimesters, and also even the birthing process and connecting through breastfeeding and things of that nature. So that's the physicality of that being the mother. So we honor that in the representation, and yet we give so much birth to a lot of things. Even if you're spiritually a mother, like how I am a spiritual mother and godmother and parent to several generations of children inside and outside of my family. Sometimes those children are just your reincarnated children, nieces, nephews, or family members, or even children from a past life that you have met. Maybe you were a teacher then. And even I took on a role as a teacher twice. 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 Um, twice. Being interrupted. Mm. Anyway, even if you are physically a mother, then spiritually connecting. Now that goes into the heart space. You have a heart of the mother, therefore your roots and your solar, your sacral and your solar and your heart chakra are in such an alignment that it forward moves you and propels you in of the heart. Some of us are connected by the heart space with the feminine mother energy. So we honor it there as to have the kindness and femininity of parental energy of the mother figure, especially out in the world. You also have here, when you are even when it comes to surrogacy, even when it comes to surrogacy, you have a connection to the mother energy where you are actually, which I have mixed feelings about, of course, now. I have mixed feelings, of course, now about a lot of different things with surrogacy in the modern world compared to how it was back then. Because some people have no problem with it, and some do. Also, you have here, and you also have people who identify more so with um, not the physical but the spiritual. They are a walking mother figure because they take on more so the earth energy spectrum, which is Mother Earth, in alignment to the elements, and tend to give birth and connect with children and beings of a certain caliber energy when it comes to Mother Nature's energy. So therefore, they connect with everything and everyone and tend to be an old soul or reincarnated soul um, of many mothers, if that makes sense. So we give honor to the mother on this particular day. On this particular day. On this particular day. So Mother's Day is very special, of course, to a lot of different people. Mother's Day is, of course, very special to people who are religious and spiritual and things of that nature. We look at mothers as a pillar of light in our heart. The mother is normally the heart and the head, along with the father and paternal figures and matriarchs of the family. Because the Mecca is always going to be the heart space, especially when it comes to the women and the feminine spaces. We're going to continue. We also have here the connection of Earth, Mother Earth in itself, especially through the seasons, through the quarters, giving birth daily around us. We are connecting to that feminine energy. So when we have that feminine energy connected to us in our spaces, especially when you are doing grounding work, you are connecting to maternal energy and giving homage to Mother Earth. I've tested out a theory every morning or even afternoon. I try to step out into the world and say thank you. Of course, I say thank you to God, and then I say thank you to nature, Mother Earth. Um, and watching everything bloom. The mother makes everything bloom. That's why they normally say a woman or a feminine energy is the heart of the house. So honoring your heart space, also honoring your mother. It's not, Mother's Day is not just about spoiling with gifts, even though that's a great thing to do, and pampering stuff of that nature. Remember to pamper your feminine energy or your mother's heart. That person that you consider a mother, whether a godmother or physical mother, who is connected through blood and through the actual birthing process and the physicality of adult responsibility as a paternal parent. You have that as well. You also have they also they also